So this is what I mean. Madame Valeria is still working hard on her place to build her house. So Madame Valeria is still working hard, preparing the space for her house. Now she's on the pickaxe. Ready there's picking up his cement requirements, and so they pick it as they need it, so there will be better control of the materials. And you can see here that RR is also weighing the tire wire so they can carry the amount that they need. And you can see there's the rebars 9mm and the 10mm is over here. Like we have delivered like 4 9mm to Norman's because that's what Jonathan and wanted, and 2 10mm locking for the rings of the header beams. What wire cutter dong? Nagkuha pa.
Kaya kan sobrang nig 1 kilo.
So this is, I believe, is the best way to do the materials. Like the wood, Susan has already picked up 44 of the requirements, so to avoid all this siphoning from other people, so we can pinpoint who is getting who. So now it's better because they sign off when they get something, so I know how much is being used. Not like, oh, we don't know, it's gone, the neighbor must have taken it. I don't want any of that, so I'm here like a hardware now. All the building materials is here. Unsa naman na? So they are just ready getting his wood. And unya na lang uban nimong wood diga kay dos pa may nangabot sa Gemini. Ako lang di anam sad. So there's are a few of the, that's the tire wire. So there they are. It's better like this because you get better control of the materials, and then we can also see where are all the materials going. So I think a lot of you are supportive about this to avoid all this loss, locking, you know. If it's locking, then I could see where the last one that they pick up went to. I'm here now in Norman's house to check on the build, but I was shocked when I park here that Norman and Raquel is working on some sort of fence or something. And I asked them what's that for, because you know they're trying to dig out the soil on the back of their house, and they want this to be where they're gonna pour it so it will not go directly towards the road. So it seems like this is like a barrier for the soil not to go over the road. And what they plan is just to put some sort of barrier like the bamboos and other barks, so when they do the soil it will not just immediately go to the road. But you gotta have to admire the hard-working Norman. Despite the disability, never stopped working. Now it's his wife is doing the digging and he's clearing it out. So Norman just never stopped working, and so is Raquel. So I'm gonna go up and check on the view. On the view now. Come on, the building. So I'm here, going up to see the build of Norman's house and what's the latest. So this is what I mean. Madame Valeria is still working hard on her place to build her house. And this is what I mean about the header beam. It's a proper beam that Jonathan is now working on. So you can see it's got like a column up there. And that is where we're gonna rest the roof of Norman, the trusses. But since we still have no electricity here, we might end up with wood, because I want this done ASAP. What if the electricity will not be for another month? So the 4 columns is now been done, and the forms are already used up to pour the beams. And the header on the doors and windows are 2 rebars. So it's now here. All around the house. So I know it's gonna be strong because someone's concerned about it, but I ever intended to put a proper header beam on the top. And the lintels are a couple of rebars all around as well, tied into the columns. That's what you can see. You might think it's wood, but it's actually a couple of rebars on top of it, tied into the columns, both ends. That's the lintel or the doors and windows. And this is the header beams. And then the remaining rebars there, that will be rolled and tied into the rafters. So like the budget bungalow, it never blow away. The houses I built, even from Tommy, I'm not supervising it every day, but it never blow away. So I know I've experienced this building work, so I have idea how to make it stronger. Because we're gonna be digging up here. That's what Norman was preparing for, because we're gonna dig his septic tank around this area on this back, right to the edge of their boundary. So that's all the sheets. I'm not buying thin sheets, they're all the thick ones. So you can see the quality is not even bending down, even though Norman was strapping it on his roof. So hopefully this could be put on this week. I'll try my best to get the wood and sort from there. It's now double the size than what they used to be. from their old house. And then their cooking area will be on this side here. That will be all like a shared cooking area for the family, like made of concrete hollow blocks, and they can burn to the heart's content on the top, not using rocks. So the family can share that. And the other side here will be the toilet where they can share, and that's the mother's house that we will be also rebuild. We'll be rebuilding that with their shared kitchen. And someone's asking what kind of bath and toilet I'm planning. A private toilet where they can do their business in private, and the bath maybe either here. Look at what they're doing here is they have a common barrel, or one barrel for each family, and they just shower here. So that's what I'm planning to do. Don't rock the boat so much, make them do what they are used to, not a proper shower, but this one is the tub thing. Is what the locals are usually doing for showering. So Madame Valeria is still working hard, preparing the space for her house. Now she's on the pickaxe.